Well, day 3 here in Barrow, my third full day. As you see from the thermometer there, it's almost minus 40. That's minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit. When it gets that cold, it's the same. It's crazy cold. Today I'm feeling really beat down. My guess is that it's because of the cold. The last 2 days I've spent a lot of time out in that cold. Not as cold as it is today, but minus 20 or colder. So what I suspect is, just my muscles are stiff. I'm just not feeling very good. I'm feeling really wore out. Plus it's dark all the time, so it has a tendency to make you feel tired, like, often, because, well, it's dark and your body's like, hey, it's dark, you should be sleeping. Which I've done a lot of today, last night, and then today I've been just kind of laying around and dozing off here and there. What can I say? I don't think that white European, at least like mixed European blood like mine is definitely, I don't know that it's made for being extended periods of time. I can't even talk, you see. I don't think my blood type and just my makeup, my genetic makeup, I don't think there's anything about my mixed European heritage that is equipped for spending a lot of time in such conditions as a place like Barrow. Outside, it's one thing if you're inside most of the time, keeping warm, whole other story. But I've been out and about for a considerable amount of time, like I said, the last 2 days in these extremely cold conditions, and all my gear keeps me warm. But still that cold just still gets to you regardless of your gear, And I think there's something to be said about that. This is, again, just my own theory. I don't claim to have all the facts and the deep knowledge of things, but I think, like, the native folks of these northern parts of the earth, all the people, the Utqiagvik folks here in Alaska all the way through Greenland, also known as Eskimos, and then across the Atlantic, into Northern Europe, the Sami folks, that span across all of Scandinavia into Siberia, and then all the folks living in Siberia. Anyway, my point is that I have no doubt in my mind that they're in their DNA and their makeup that they're more better equipped to spend long periods of time outside in those elements. It's what they've done, for thousands of years. I mean, they've adapted. Like I said, a mixed mutt white European like myself it's just not adapted to extensive periods of time. So I'm just rambling on. I need more coffee, lots of coffee, and more aspirin, and getting ready to head out with my buddy. He's coming to pick me up. He's got a vehicle, and we're going to drive around different parts of the area here that I just haven't been, because I don't even want to try walking to some of these parts. Mostly because of the cold. Secondly, because there are polar bears roaming around all over in the ocean, sea ice, and here on the shores. And I'm not even, where I'm staying is not very far from the beach. And so I'm not ready to try to do that kind of adventuring on foot. So luckily, my buddy, who's a polar bear researcher, actually, that's what he does for work. He does research on polar bears. What a perfect place to do it. So anyway, that's the plan. Nothing else really to report. it's cold, and I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense in this particular video. Like I said, I'm wore out, but maybe some more coffee and getting my blood flowing will, I don't know, change that for me. All right.
It's like 12:05 p.m. December 29th. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I can never get enough of this. That's the sea out there, huh? The ocean's out there, huh?
Yeah, just past that barren. That's all dirt underneath that snow. It's keep the water from flooding when we get west winds fall. So this would all just be inundated.
What's that out there? Some research?
Yeah, that's oh, that is